Jane Wiedlin, Jane Marie Genevieve Wiedlin, born May 20, 1958, is an American musician, singer, songwriter, and actress best known as the co-founder, rhythm guitarist, and backing vocalist of the new wave band The Go-Go's. Wiedlin has also had a solo musical career. The Go-Go's went on to become one of the most successful American bands of the 1980s, helping popularize new wave music into popular American radio with hits such as We Got the Beat, Our Lips Are Sealed, and Vacation. They wrote and played original music, achieving a #1 album, Beauty and the Beat. As a member of the Go-Go's, Wiedlin received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. She and the band were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame on October 30, 2021. Early life. Wiedlin was born May 20, 1958 in Oconomowoc, Waukesha County, Wisconsin. Her father, Robert Arthur Wiedlin, SR, an oral surgeon of German and Swiss ancestry, was born in Chicago. Her mother, Betty Jane Nee Harrow, was of Lebanese heritage, from Oconomowoc, where many immigrants from Lebanon settled. Wiedlin's parents met while students at Marquette University and later married. She spent her early childhood growing up in West Allis, a suburb of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. She is one of 5 children, with a sister and 3 brothers, growing up in a Catholic family. When Wiedlin was 6, her father took a job with the United States Department of Veterans Affairs at a VA hospital in Los Angeles, and the family followed. As a child, Wiedlin listened to pop music, especially that of the Beatles and the Monkees. As a teenager, Wiedlin was a fan of Sparks, with whom she would record Cool Places years later. Wiedlin has stated, "I remember my childhood as extremely idyllic." She has also mentioned her adolescence with angst and hope by saying, "I was a depressed teenager. I thought life was completely pointless when I was in high school, but just a few short years later, I was having the adventure of a lifetime in a successful rock band." Wiedlin attended William Howard Taft High School in Los Angeles from 1972 until 1976. Career. The Go-Go's, 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 the Go-Go's, the Go-Go's, Go-Go's, the Go-Go's, 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 the Go-Go's, the Go-Go's, 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 the Go-Go's, 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 Go-Go's. According to Wiedlin, she was present pretty much from the beginning of the Los Angeles punk scene. While attending college in the Los Angeles area for fashion design, she worked at a fashion design house where she created song lyrics by scribbling ideas on clothing patterns. Under the moniker Jane Drano, she would later design punk-style clothing that she sold at Granny Takes a Trip, a store on Sunset Boulevard. She became part of the scene that spawned bands such as X, The Germs, and The Weirdos. Wiedlin and Belinda Carlisle formed the Go-Go's as a punk band in 1978, with Margaret Olivera on bass and Elissa Bello on drums. The Go-Go's pop-punk sound emerged when Charlotte Caffey joined on lead guitar and keyboards, and Gina Skok replaced Bello on drums. After a 1980 tour of England, the band replaced Oliveria with Kathy Valentine on bass. They signed with Iris Records in April 1981. In 1981, Wiedlin and Terry Hall of Funboy 3 and the Specials co-wrote Our Lips Are Sealed. The song peaked on the Billboard Hot 100 chart at number 20, where it remained until 1982. Hall also recorded the song with Funboy 3, hitting number 7 in the UK. Wiedlin remained part of the Go-Go's until October 1984, when she left to pursue a solo career. Her most successful single was 1988's Rush Hour, which performed well in both the American and British charts. The song appeared on her second album, Fur. After a series of reunions during the 1990s, Wiedlin, Carlisle, Caffey Skok, and Valentine reunited in 2000 to record God Bless the Go-Go's, their first studio album in 17 years. The album's title and concept came from Wiedlin. In 2010, the Go-Go's announced their Happily Ever After farewell tour. Although scheduled to begin in July, the tour was cancelled because of ACL tears that Wiedlin had suffered in both knees after falling during a nighttime hike. She recovered and the band rescheduled the tour for 2011, no longer billing it as a farewell tour and changing the name to Ladies Gone Wild. Solo career. Wiedlin has released 4 solo albums: Jane Wiedlin in 1985, Fur in 1988, Tangled in 1990, and Kissproof World in 2000. From 1995 to 1998, she was also a member of the band Ted, which released 1 album, Cold, in 1996. In 2017, Wiedlin teamed up with the American-born Italian multi-instrumentalist and songwriter Pietro Straccia to form a new psychedelic/pop/harmony and guitar-driven duo called Elettrodomestico. Their debut album, If You're a Boy or a Girl, was independently released on October 20, 2017. Acting career. Wiedlin's early acting credits include a brief appearance as an officer seen on a Starfleet Command video screen in Star Trek Roman IV, The Voyage Home 1986, an ill-fated singing telegram girl in Clue 1985. Of her 1980s acting career, she has stated, "It turned out to be much harder than it looks, and as much as I enjoyed those experiences, I don't think I'm very good at it." In 2001, she had a regular role in MTV Spider Games, portraying the ex-rock chick who runs the local coffee house where the characters hang out. In 2005, she appeared as herself on the 4th season of V. Hone's The Surreal Life, in which she talked about her interest in BDSM. She portrayed the role of Ursula in Steve Balderson's 2005 surrealist crime drama film Firecracker, which Roger Ebert listed among the year's best films. She worked twice more with director Balderson in Stuck, 2009, and Homage to Film Noir Women in Prison Dramas, and in the 2013 action. In 2011, she played Tess in the independent movie I Want to Get Married. She portrayed a mathematics teacher in the 2016 horror film Honey Bee. She has also provided voices for characters in television and film animation, such as Bruce Wayne's girlfriend in an episode of the new Batman Adventures, Gwen on Mission Hill, and Dusk of the Hex Girls, a recurring character in the Scooby-Doo franchise. Other work. Wiedlin contributed quotations to Girls Against Girls by author Bonnie Burton. Wiedlin was a contributing writer to the Los Angeles punk rock books Under the Big Black Sun 2016 and More Fun in the New World 2019 by John Doe and Tom DeSavia. In April 2009, Wiedlin was photographed as Betty Page by Austin Young for the Heaven Bound art show. A number of her songs were to be featured in the 2018 debut of the Broadway musical Head Over Heels, with a story suggested by Philip Sidney's Arcadia set to the songs of the Go-Go's and Belinda Carlisle. Personal life. A longtime animal rights activist, Wiedlin has worked with PETA since as far back as 1989, when she performed as part of a Rock Against Fur concert in New York City, and is a friend of PETA executive Dan Matthews. Wiedlin has discussed her struggles with depression and mental health, and how it affected her at several stages of her life, including a suicide attempt in high school, and the effects fame and a lack of healthy coping mechanisms had on her well-being. During Wiedlin's time in the Los Angeles punk scene, her first real boyfriend was Terry Graham of the punk band The Bags and later the Gun Club. She later had what she called a short but dramatic romance with Terry Hall of the Specials during a 1980 British tour. Hall later sent her some lyrics prompted by their relationship, inspiring Wiedlin to write Our Lips Are Sealed, a song on which Hall has co-writer credit. In the 2020 documentary The Go-Go's, bandmate Gina Skuck stated that she and Wiedlin were girlfriends for a time until Wiedlin broke up with her. Wiedlin also had a brief relationship with Russell Mael of the band Sparks during 1983, when she collaborated with them on Yes or No, Lucky Me, Lucky You, and Cool Places, though she admitted it was purely a personal fantasy as she was a fan of the band. Wiedlin identifies as bisexual. She has been married twice, to Jed Malone from 1987 to 1999 and to David Trotter from 2004 to 2005. Her first marriage was the subject of her 2000 song The Good Wife. In addition to acting and singing, Wiedlin is an ordained minister of the Universal Life Church, a mail-order religious organization that offers anyone semi-immediate, no-cost ordination as a ULC minister. Wiedlin identifies herself as Reverend Sister Go-Go, primarily officiating at weddings. Discography: studio albums, compilation albums, singles, featured singles, other releases. 1990 Pretty Woman soundtrack EMI, re-released 2006 with bonus disc Tangled. 1996 Cold Geffen Records as Froest Ted. 2001 Josie and the Pussycats original soundtrack contributor on You Don't See and Come On. 2002 The Specials vs. The Untouchables, Ska's Greatest Stars Big Eye Music rearrangement of Our Lips Are Sealed with the Specials. 2006 80s New Wave Hits Big Eye Music rearrangement of Our Lips Are Sealed with the Specials. 2017 Elettrodomestico If You're a Boy or a Girl.